Hey YouTube, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up guys? I am Amy. If you're returning, welcome. So this is whoever needs a message for Wednesday, April 29th. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get going. We have a couple cards today. The first one says DNA and it says karma. So in the book it says aspects of your soul enter your primitive physical self long before you had begun to take form. While the DNA that you inherited from your biological parents has a physical component, it also has a soul pattern that came together in the creation of you. You are predisposed to follow the karmic dictates of this patterning to some extent. Yet, as you evolve in your consciousness and expand the light of awareness, you can make choices that shift and modify this ancestral design. This is one of those times you can feel the tug of your soul that is both ancient and karmic, yet you also recognize that the persistent and loving communication from your higher self that contradicts the more familiar solutions before you. The choice is up to you, but know that every time you heed the guidance of your higher self, no matter what ethic or physical form it takes, human consciousness is elevated. In a sense, it becomes a choice between destiny and fate. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen that card before. But what I get from that is just, two things. I feel like some of you should look up where you came from. And I know that's a really different reading for today because the readings have been kind of the same for a little bit, sort of. But I feel like, don't we all at one point of our lives want to know where we came from? I know there's some websites, I think it's like ancestry.com or something, but it's kind of like, do you even know who you are? My hair is like all freaking messed today, but whatever. Do you know where you came from? Do you know your background? Do you know your family history? It's kind of like, since we're in lockdown, since all this is happening, it's like the perfect opportunity to find out who you really are. And I feel like that is the first message with this card, is that you have this chance to do that. You have this chance to sit down and do some research on yourself, on your family history. So I mean, to come up with a message like that for here, I mean, that's a great message. The second thing that I'm hearing is that whatever you're going through, allow karma to handle it. I feel like karma will do a better job handling a situation than you could ever. Okay? So the second card was Cave. Okay. So we have Cave and Sanctuary for your second card. There's a quiet, still place inside of you that will always be available as a sanctuary, yet finding such a space in the natural world will enhance and contemplate this internal place of peace. Whether it is cave, meadow, forest, seashore, or any other sighting in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. Rather than having your computer, television, or any other human-made device or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you simply can breathe and be. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to be aligned in dramatic and quiet rev with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. So obviously you guys know these cards come up for a reason. This is like going back and pretending to be like a caveman, right? Like going back, like when people in the caveman, they didn't have electricity. They didn't have all the stuff that we have now, right? Like they had mud and walls and like, I don't know, whatever, you guys know, right? So go outside today. Go feel the dirt between your feet. Go be a kid. Go explore. Go get dirty. Go do something that you normally wouldn't do today. But it has to be outside. Alright? Because I feel like we often get so focused on social media. We get so focused on Netflix. We get so focused on YouTube that we forget that if all that stuff disappeared tomorrow, how affected would you be? And that's actually a really great question, because I use those three a lot. So as I'm sitting here thinking about that with you guys, like if we woke up tomorrow and we had no Facebook, we had no YouTube, we had no Netflix, we had none of that, it just disappeared, how would you be able to, like, how would you feel? How affected would you be by that? And I mean, I'd be pretty affected by it, since my kids use Netflix and they use YouTube.
But what if it hasn't existed before you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying if you woke up tomorrow, I'm saying if you woke up tomorrow and it was all gone, it was all vanished, how would that affect you? Because you watch it all the time. I don't know, something to think about. You guys let me know in the comments. Anyway, so the last card we have is Rainbow and Blessings. The storm has passed, and it's time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately, you can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look at the brighter side, allowing or adhering to some academic mantra that has no heart or depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. This ever-evolving process of life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human being on Earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it does not always appear to be so. Sometimes it is only when you look back on a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessing that have come from them. Bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. Wow, guys. Very beautiful messages today. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully this makes sense. You guys let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.